I'm looking at someone who's made history as the first ever female winner of Rap Game, and you won in season 6.
Final winner, too.
So, what was that experience like? I always imagine what being on those sorts of shows might be like. What was the whole experience like?
I will say it was really fun. Like, it taught me a lot about myself. It taught me that I can work well under pressure. It taught me that I like to be around other creatives. Like, when you're an artist, sometimes it's just you writing at home, like in your own space. But because I was amongst like-minded people, it felt really good. Yeah. To go back to like the working well under pressure, around that time, my grandma had died like 2 weeks before.
Oh, damn. Condolences.
Getting called for the show, and her birthday's in like 2 days, which is crazy. Before getting called for the show, so it was like I'm dealing with a loss, and I'm still having to go, like just keep going and showing up for challenges and stuff like that. Yeah.
So, it's an interesting one because people kind of look at like big, there was TV game shows or competitive shows and kind of see like how scripted things are, this, that, and the other. What was your kind of experience with the shooting in terms of like, was there scripts or that sort of thing?
There was no scripts. I will say, like, if we're having like a genuine conversation, like let's say me and you are talking, if the camera didn't catch it, they'll be like, "Oh, could you have that conversation again? So
okay,
we can catch it on camera and have to do stuff like that." But other than that, it wasn't.
Other than that, it's just very free flowing.
In
terms of just how it goes. It's interesting because the way I almost look at Rap Game, it's a competitive writing camp.
Do you know what? I never thought about it like that, but it kind of is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about like being around other creators and working with other creators, working on it better. It's basically a writing camp with as a competition with a prize.
Yeah.
Basically. Even then, it's interesting how both Krept and Conan, as well as Kenny Allstar, described you as a generational artist. Does that come with pressure or not?
Not really. I wouldn't say it comes with pressure. It just helps me to recognize who I am as a person and as an artist, because like people that have been in the game are telling me that I'm generational. I must be. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it makes me feel really good. It's just me living up to that, but I'm not thinking about that every day. Yeah.
It's a reassurance of self.
Exactly that.
What would you say is probably one of your favorite moments from being on Pen Game?
Rap Game. To clear out everybody, Pen Game is
I know.
Everyone always
Why did
gets
my head
it
just
confused.
go there? Oh,
but I will say that on the show we had a clash segment where Pen Game did
a collab.
Yeah, exactly.
I do actually remember that as well.
Yeah.
Because even then, I am a fan of both.
Yeah.
So it's weird how you get the two of them figure out with a very similar name and then they both collab together. So your brain is just on the frit. Oh, it's going down terrible.
But back to your question, my favourite part was when we did the Leeds Festival. That was amazing. That was so great. Like, even the journey up there, like getting to perform with the guys on such a big stage. I'll never forget that day. And like Target, Krept and Conan, they were just also proud of us as well. So yeah, that was one of the best times on this.
Is that kind of a goal for you then? For you to make your way back to said festival stage?
100%.
On your own
100%. A lot of festivals, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that stage, when people talk about like measuring how much motion an artist has, this, that, and the other, and staging their career, the most reliable thing you can look at is live shows and what stage and live shows an artist is doing, right? And I think that's a good thing. Because people say, "Oh, numbers don't lie." I think they lie more than they ever do.
Sometimes,
yeah, they can lie.
Because no disrespect to artists, but I've seen some live and it's not.
Yeah,
it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
And it's not even just that. It's like, it's not even just that. It's like, okay, cool. You have however many monthlies. You can't get 200 people to show up to a show.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like the numbers lied somehow. The numbers must have lied. You got 200K monthly listeners and you can't get 200 people to show up to a show. The numbers must be lying. What other explanation is there? I don't know what to tell you.
I cannot.
So, what makes you first pick up a microphone in the first place? Let's do some law.
So, I've always loved music. Music is like, I know it sounds cliche, but music is generally like therapy to me. When I'm feeling down or have any like worries or anything in life, I pick up a pen and start writing about it. And I feel like I've always done that. My mum is a big inspiration to me when it comes to like music, because like she always used to play Lauryn Hill at home, Estelle at home, and a number of great artists at home. So I've always been around music, like music's been around me. And then when I got into like secondary school, actually in primary school, I was singing in assembly, and one of the first songs that I sung was Hometown Glory by Adele.
Oh, damn.
So I'm really into the ballads. I love singing. And then in secondary, I did a Beyonce song actually. She did a remake to Ave Maria, and I sung that. And yeah. And then fast forward to 2016, I wrote a diss track about my dad, which is gonna come out on Father's Day, by the way, guys. Not sorry, but yeah.
Listen, for all of you at home, you're not hating to your full potential. You're not hating to your full potential. My girl is writing a diss track for her dad, and it's dropping on Father's Day.
Wait, let me clear it up. So basically,
how do you get this petty is what I want to know. How
we're
does
cool
someone
now.
become...
Disclaimer: I love my dad, but all cool. Everything's blessed.
So
now.
why are you writing the dog for him?
When I was 16, I had a lot of anger, and he wasn't really around or in the picture. So to like channel my anger, what I was saying in the beginning, like, is a way of expression. So I wrote a diss track about him, and then in the Father's Day song, is like the beginning, so the original freestyle, and then the ending is like, I'm okay now. Just so you know.
Like,
guys, it's not all smoke. Exactly, that's the word, reconcile. It's not all smoke, guys, okay?
Yeah, but you got to make that clear, because now people are going to start beefing your dad. Like, your fans are going to start beefing your dad. We can't have that, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do
Your fans are
that.
going to spot your dad on a random one trying to do his shopping.
I don't want... He's not even here. He's in South Africa. Never find him. You'll never find him, guys. Unless you want to take a plane flight to SA, go ahead. But he's not here.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, man. No, but all jokes aside, I'm cool now. Like, I had a lot of healing to do, and writing that song was a part of my healing process.
Much better.
Yeah.
I feel like even then, speaking of Hometown Glory, you have delved, even in your time on the show Rap Game, as well as like a couple songs that you've released, you've delved into like real rap. And you seem to have quite a connection to that. And even then, hometown freestyles were the thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I never did one, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Even then, would you do one now? Just for a bit of fun, just toss it on the Instagram, just say, do you know what, why not?
Just to say, here you go.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll think about it.
Have a little,
I'll think about it.
Because I feel like real rap it's had its struggle.